So what's the difference between Jersey and dairy cows?
Well, I suppose the most common dairy cow would be a Friesian or a Holstein, the black and white cows, and then the Jerseys are obviously, as you can see, they're reddy, light brown red colour. A big difference would be milk quality. The Jerseys would produce a much higher butterfat and protein milk. Generally less milk per cow, but a lot more quality.
How do the cows learn how to go in there?
Cows are actually very greedy and they love getting nuts. And the nuts that are in the robot that they're fed are actually quite sweet. They remember they're there and that entices them back again then.
How long would it take for a cow to be fully milked?
Roughly, they're averaging about 6.5 minutes per cow. So that can go from 4 minutes to 8 or 10 minutes. Just depends on the cow and how much milk they're given.
What are the collars on the cows?
Collars are, do you see on the top of them here, you've got a grey and a grey thing with a black top on it?
Yeah.
That's a wee computer. And basically when they go into the robot, then that talks to the robot and tells the robot that this is cow number 12. And cow number 12 was milked 7 hours ago, so we can milk her again now. And cow number 12, she's going to get 4 kilos of nuts this time. And then whenever she finishes milk, and then it tells the computer that cow number 12 give 10 litres. First thing is, this arm will go in under the cow, those brushes, brush their teeth so they're all nice and clean. We don't want any dirt going into the milk, obviously. So that whenever the teeth are all nicely clean, then the brushes will swing out. The arm goes in again, and there's a wee laser camera that detects the teats on the cow. So automatically attaches the 4 cups on, starts the milk. And as this process is going, the nuts are falling in the trough at the front. So she's happily eating away and getting milked at the same time. And whenever she's finished, then it sprays her with teat disinfectant, so that everything's nice and clean again. The teats are clean before she goes to lie down again, and out she goes. See the milk starting to come into the tank here?
Yeah.
Now once that cow has finished milking, that'll be the only milk in there. That'll pump across to the big milk cooler tank, you know. Once that milk's all pumped out, then the machine will do a rinse of water and clean the lines all out, so that then there's no infection going from one cow to the next between milkings. Then there's a milk filter here, which basically I'll show you one. It's like a sock basically, you know, where the milk will flow through this and takes any residues of dirt or anything or maybe a piece of straw that's stuck on a cow's teeth.
So
and that pre-cleans it before it goes to the milk tank then.
How often would you have to change that?
Well, we would change that twice a day, every morning and every evening. And we wash the inside of it out and all. So that's the best way to keep milk nice and clean. On the screen then, Caleb, we can see every cow. So that's cow number 2 has come in. It tells me she's in her 4th lactation. So she's had 4 calves. And she calved 126 days ago. So lactation days, she's now been milking for 126 days.
So obviously on the screen it says kilograms there.
Yeah, so this is basically, you've got your left front, your left rear, your right front and your right front teats. And this is telling you exactly how much is coming out of each one. So
how much would you average per cow?
We're averaging daily per cow about 29 litres.
So what do you use this for?
This has got 4 buckets underneath it. Now whenever there's a cow that's freshly calved, her milk will come here for a few days into the buckets. Then on the screen it'll tell me bucket 1, 2, 3, 4 whose cow it is, and then we can take that milk in to feed the calf.